What is up, guys? Another workout video for you. Max effort pull day for us. We started off with the good old conventional deadlifts. Our plan was to hit 3 sets of 3. Yeah, Tankster. This first working set, 295 pounds. And he nailed this set. We both had a pretty overall good workout. We chose our weight very conservatively. Didn't want to miss reps. And put ourselves to hitting failure like yesterday's workout. So we trained a lot smarter today, choosing our weight. Here's my working set. How much is that? I think that's 365. Double checking right now in my workout app where I'm logging my weight. Yeah, 365 pounds. Yeah, we both felt pretty damn good today. I hit a new low in my body weight. I was 159.8, which was like half a pound lighter than yesterday. And yesterday was the first day of hitting my new macros of what was it, 325 carb, 50 fat, and 180 protein. And yeah, surprisingly, yeah, dropped some weight. Well, not really surprisingly. I mean, it happens. I mean, a lot of people think that, you know, increasing carbs increases your metabolism this crazy amount, when in reality, most of it is coming from, you know, the increase in performance, where you're being able to lift heavier and exerting more calories. And yeah, your metabolism does get a little spike, but it's not as much as big as most people think. Here's me just messing around because this lighting is great in this room. It just shows all the detail. It's that unnatty lighting. But yeah, since I've been climbing my carbs, my calories, I have been waking up tighter. So this lighting is it's not lying. It's just, it's a lot more photogenic with the camera. There's nothing working set. Yeah, with our deadlifts, we're just really focused on increasing the weight slowly. We don't want to sacrifice our form. We, not that long ago, just reset our whole deadlift workout, our program, just because we wanted to correct our form. It was too much rounding and not keeping that thoracic extension off the ground. I mean, a little bit of rounding at the top is, you know, okay, you can get away with it, but rounding off the ground, I think, you know, you can assess your form, assess your weight, and you can slowly work your way up and build a strength in your deadlift without having to round from the ground up, from the very bottom. We moved on to Pendlay rows, which is really starting to grow on me. They're really good exercise to stimulate your back without without all the stress and the tension that goes along with the lower back by doing just your conventional bent over row. I started with that previous weight, and then I bumped it up because we were shooting for 8 to 10 rep range, and I was able to hit that, I think, 12 times. So I bumped it up so I can find my 8 to 10 rep range, and I believe I was still hitting this about 10 reps. So next week I am going to maybe bump it up a little bit to find my a lower end of that rep range, 8, and then keep working with that weight and progress. And how I'm going to do it is, if once I build up my strength in that in the pendlay row and be able to hit 3 sets of 10, then it's time to bump up the weight. And that's just the way that I work my progression with my training. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but I'm sipping on my Crystal Light, staying hydrated. Apologize if it's loud. Gangster's looking sharp, isn't he? He's actually looking tighter on this reverse than when he was digging still on his cut. Yeah, guys, you guys are probably gonna see this tomorrow, which is Mother's Day. I want to wish a happy Mother's Day to any of our mother subscribers, and you know, happy Mother's Day to every mother out there. Actually, I thank my mom for a lot of things, for a lot of the characteristics and the just the way that I look at life. She's a big role in how I am today as a man. So big thank you, Mom. I don't know if you're gonna hear this. I'm pretty sure you don't watch my YouTube videos, but happy Mother's Day, Mom. Love you. Moving on to weighted pull-ups. Tankster has I believe that's 25 pound kettlebell strapped on. We're shooting for 8 to 10 reps here. Felt good on this. I have that's a 40-pound kettlebell. My goal was 3 sets of 10 reps, and I did hit it successfully. And one tip with the pull-up, guys. Big mistake. One of the biggest mistakes with pull-ups by most people is choosing too wide of a grip. Okay, if your grip is too wide, you're not going to be able to get a proper squeeze in your lats. And it's just awkward on your shoulders. Here is some footage of me just looking at my physique. It was empty in the gym today, Saturday, nice and dead. So I figured in that unnatty lighting, I wanted to see how my back is looking. Good way to look at your back progress is, you know, look at it while you're doing pull-ups. I think the pull-up is one of the best movements to actually, for overall stimulation to your back. It hits everything. And I get a lot of you guys asking me, how do you improve your pull-ups? You know, I want to be able to do so-and-so X amount of weight or X amount of reps, but I can barely do any bodyweight pull-ups. One tip is just focus on the quality of each rep. Even if you can only do 3 bodyweight pull-ups, make sure those 3 reps are nice and controlled, and you're getting all the way up. You know, your chin right about at the bar, and come all the way down and have your elbows straight, full range of motion, and really squeeze at the top. So at least those 3 reps that you're able to do, you're stimulating your back, your lats properly, and that next time you try to do pull-ups, you're gonna feel more confident. You're gonna feel stronger in that movement. Work your way up to 5, 6, 7, 8, and then once you're in those high rep ranges, maybe have a strength day where you strap on, maybe just as little as 5 pounds, and that's gonna help you build up strength in your pull-up. Remember to drive with your elbows. Use your elbows to pull. And that's going to take away from using too much of your biceps and your forearms and your other secondary muscles. Alright, you saw me do that row. What we did today was, since my biceps, I believe, are good and almost overpowering my physique, and back is my main focus in this off season, this improvement season, I threw in another pull movement, and I only did 1 bicep movement, and I had Tankster do 2 bicep movements. He did the straight bar curl and then the hammer curls. So yeah, I'd rather replace a bi movement and use another back movement, another pull movement, to focus on my back, which is what I want to bring up while I'm reversing in a caloric surplus. And yeah, I'm excited about this reverse diet. I mean, when I was cutting, my main goal was to just keep as much strength as possible, keep as much muscle as possible, but in reality I knew that I was in a calorie deficit and I was not going to be making any gains. Okay, but you want to continue to lift heavy as possible and hit the frequency. Use frequency to your favor, and so you can maintain as much muscle as you can while you're in a deficit. But now that I'm reversing and I'm in somewhat of a maintenance and maybe sometimes in a surplus, my body is in a mode to be able to slowly make gains, actually build lean muscle tissue. And right now I'm not back up to my set point where I'll be primed up to really make gains, but I'm slowly getting there. And that's just going to take, slowly reversing up. And yeah. Last movement, hit some abs, weighted leg lifts. I think that's a 20-pound dumbbell. Haven't done these in a while, but this is one of the big movements that I was doing in the off season to build up my abs. Just remember, guys, when you're in a calorie deficit, you're not going to be improving your abs. You're going to be cutting body fat, which will show your abs more, but you're not going to be changing how they look like, well, the size of them. And treat your abs like any other muscle group, progressive overload. Weight, guys, work on weight, progressing in weight, and that's going to make your abs grow. You're not going to be able to get them to show more, but they're going to get thicker and bigger. Glutamine, you guys know my ritual. But anyways, that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like it, share it, and subscribe if you have not already. Peace, guys.